That's nice.
Well, I mean, that's only right.
And are you groups friends or rights friends? Sorry, it was not gonna go. Please come in. Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Your house is still standing?
My son got the
You really
reverse.
have a fire right by there.
Yeah, they got the reverse phone call about 2 o'clock. And the first part we didn't leave it a moment.
So then again.
Yes, last night, and then it went back, and then this morning it came over the hill. About
Yeah, right? I count.
You do count.
No, they got transferred out here and he came, they came back here to live in the house and their son Andrew, like a little team. So we speak with RT, Michael, and that's how we met. We've been together through wine group.
This is Rick. Oh, okay, nice to meet you. Good, sir. Dress up nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we walked in and somebody was like,
Laura, welcome. Come on back. There's good.
well, you look even more beautiful than he does. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
the big tower, the big glass one that you can see from the highway. That's where we're our headquarters next to. Watch that right now. It's like right.
Right here.
Taking video?
Videos. Yeah.
We're gonna go sit down. We need a. Yeah, they spit. It's coming through the kitchen. I see him. Congratulations.
Some photos. Anytime you guys need to head out.
Well, we're looking at tomorrow.
I was there 7 days.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I know, right? And long life. So that's always a good place to have too.
But not long. Yeah, I don't think he's taking out.
No.
But
You know, it didn't go great until he was really up there.
Really? So we
Yes.
had it. It was.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, good.
Sorry, guys. David?
Down the aisle
To whom?
to your bride.
I'm nervous. I know that we don't like ceremony, but let's get through it, and I love you. That's it.
I can't believe how great this tastes.
Everyone has a memorable wedding. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Brad and Devon's wedding. Brad and Devon first wanted me to express their gratitude for all of you. Oh, yes, please be seated. First wanted me to express their gratitude for you joining them in this celebration this afternoon. If you haven't done so already, if you would please silence your cell phones so they don't ring, that would be much appreciated. And then take a deep breath and center yourself and enjoy the moment and enjoy this lovely afternoon and this celebration together with Brad and Devon. They wanted me to first express their thoughts for some special people. First, Brad's maternal grandfather, Irvin Kramer, isn't able to join us today. Irvin lives in California and he's 96 years old, and some health problems are preventing him from joining us. But Brad and Devon wanted him to know that he is in their thoughts, even though he's not in their presence. Also, we would like to express our deepest appreciation to David and Hannelore Doty, who are our hosts today and have opened up their beautiful home and this beautiful backyard for this celebration. First, I'll be sharing an inspirational reading that Brad and Devon selected, and then they will share a personal message with each other. After that, we'll follow with a short ceremony, the exchange of their promises, and then a final blessing. So take that deep breath now, center yourself, and send your most positive and loving thoughts to Brad and Devon. Marriage is a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal, a joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. There may come times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent for a child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes that when life is unavoidable mistakes of life. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential made in the hearts of two people who love, which takes a lifetime to fulfill. And now Brad and Devon will share their personal messages. Bradley will go first.
Devon, I've known for a long time that I loved you. The first time I said olive juice because I was too terrified to actually say I love you, I knew. I knew even before then. That feeling of warmth, of happiness, of fulfillment, of love I felt from our first few dates. I didn't know it was love then. That feeling was still a mystery to me. It took me some time to figure out what that feeling was. I couldn't tell you exactly when it was, but I finally solved that mystery. I could see clearly, almost like a painting, the years stretched out before us. I could see a house, a family, and a life shared together. I imagined my future. I pictured countless scenarios of where I would be, what I'd be doing. Each one had just one thing in common: you. I could not imagine my future without you in it. It pained me to even try. I know what kind of man I am. I know my weaknesses and my strengths. I know where I am complete and where I am incomplete. Devon, I know I love you because you strengthen my weaknesses. Where I am incomplete, you complete. To me, that's what a partner is. Someone who makes you more than you could ever be alone. Someone who makes the impossible possible. I could not ask for a better partner than you. Your intellect, humor, and beauty amaze me every single day. That's why every day I choose you, and why I can't wait to start this adventure together with you, my best friend. I love you.
Brad, before I met you, I didn't know what it felt like to be the most beautiful girl in the room. I was more reserved, always cautious, and perhaps a little awkward. Nearly 8 years ago, you asked me on our first date. And since that day, you've not only made me feel like the most beautiful girl, but also the smartest and the most important person in any room. I remember when we first fell in love, but we're too nervous to say it, olive juice. I fell in love with your patience. When I question and re-question every single decision and think about every worst possible case scenario, you patiently listen and tell me how you'll fix it. I fell in love with your humor, your witty remarks, your sarcastic commentary, the way you can quote a line from any movie or TV show you've ever seen. And mostly I fell in love with the way you make me feel. You make me happier and more loved than I thought possible. So while I may always be that reserved, cautious, little bit awkward girl, there's no one else I'd rather have holding my hand. Today may be the start of a new journey, but I'm not scared because for me it feels like going home.
Please hold each other's hands with your palms up so you may see the gift that they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and vibrant with love. These hands are holding yours on your wedding day as you pledge your love to each other for all the days of your life. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future, as you laugh and cry, as you share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe away the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrows and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you when fear or grief rack your mind. These are the hands that will tenderly lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into your eyes, with eyes that are filled completely with overwhelming love and desire for you. These are the hands that will hold each child in tender love, soothing them through illness and hurt, supporting and encouraging them along the way, and knowing when it is time to let go. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will comfort you when you are sick or console you when you are grieving. These are the hands that will give you support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. May your hands be blessed today and always. May they always be held by one another. May they always have the strength to hold on during the storms of stress and the dark of disillusionment. May they always remain tender and gentle as you nurture each other in wondrous love. May they continue to build a friendship founded in respect, rich in caring, and devoted to perfecting love. Bradley will now make his promise to Devon, and then Devon will make her promise to Bradley.
I promise to take pride in who we are, both separately and together. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to never watch ahead on Netflix. I promise to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle, and to support you in all your aspirations and endeavors. On this day, with this ring, I marry my best friend, with all that I have and all that I am.
I promise to take pride in who we are, both separately and together. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, to never watch ahead on Netflix. I promise to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle, and to support you in all your aspirations and endeavors. On this day, with this ring, I marry my best friend, with all that I have and all that I am.
I'm now going to read a blessing to act as an external seal from all of us on the vows that they just made to each other. This will be our way of individually and collectively promising to love and support Brad and Devon as a couple. If you pray, this is a time for you to silently whisper a prayer for Brad and Devon. And if you don't pray, this is a time for you to send them your most loving and positive thoughts. May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring, and may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness as to help you know your fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not make the mountain less, but more. And the valley is more a valley because it has a mountain towering over it. So let it be with you and you. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you embrace one another, but not out-encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with one another and not fail in the little graces. May you look for things to praise, often say, I love you, and take no notice of small faults. If you have quarrels that push you apart, may both of you hope to have good sense enough to take the first step back. May you enter into the mystery that is the awareness of one another's presence. No more physical than spiritual. Warm and near when you are side by side, and warm and near when you are in separate rooms or even in distant cities. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it in loving one another. You may now share your first kiss as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Bradley and Devon for their first time as husband and wife. Woo.
Yes, everybody, if you'd like to head on back, we'll have a very quick toast here before we continue this hooling.
Somebody dropped your phone.
So are we. Well, not great, so. You make at the moment, he was actually threatened yesterday. Seems to have been down by us now.
No, I can't start singing. Oh, that's
Los Angeles. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's right in. I live in the city of Los Angeles limits. Oh wow. Yeah, but I live up against a mountain. No, he's actually in Tahunga. Yeah, he's in Tahunga. But not very many.
Wonderful. It is my pleasure at this moment to introduce Bradley and Devon. We haven't yet figured out what comes after that. She's married now. Do I have more to say? You need a little filler? You know, we're going to, buzz off. No, hopefully all of you know where to go from here. If you don't, we do have somewhere or other, some maps and some direction and whatever. But we're heading down inside the bay and to the barn. There's parking for everybody. You'll be directed to a parking lot there. And, you know, we hope that we have a really good time, and the weather has been very, very kind to us. So, as I say, at your convenience and at your leisure, if you want to start heading down to the barn. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
Cheers, guys.
You guys look very shy.
Thank you. I know. Yeah. You're like, no.
Yeah, here.
I did. I was like,
Children. All right. Okay. All right.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, a little warm, but it's sun's out, so.
Look right here, smile. There you go. Why don't you do that on the bus? Make sure that I don't lose here on it. What's that? I was going to take the big light.
We made sure. I was like, no. When?
Broncos. Yeah. Shared Broncos.
Yeah, hi. See you again. Great.
See you at the park.
All in black, it's like, how were you?
Quelque chose, il donne dans mon cœur le pas du bonheur dont je connais.
Much older sibling. That went over like a lead balloon.
Hold on, let me do one thing real quick.
Oh, I see.
Look right here. Good. And again. Great, we got that one. And who needs? All right, so this is what we got. We got to do. I've got the list here.
Yeah, I didn't have any. We didn't like. What? Any pictures you want? Just let us know right now.
Yeah, exactly. Got groom and mother. We got bridal party all together. You guys over here can scoot up just a little bit. Not that way, but just straight forward. That's good. And all right, here we go. Let me just check my light. Oh yeah, y'all look great. Here we go again. And again. One more time. I lied. Good. Got that one? And we're good. We'll get you. Eyes are straight. Everything looks good. All right. Let me do one this way too.
Stab me?
Good right there.
I'll fight
All right.
Should
Good.
have been running.
I don't give a fuck.
Then I
Great.
went to Okinawa
And let's see. We got.
I don't run either.
What up? Great.
Okay, smile, you two.
All right, smile. Here we go. Good.
I was just thinking about that.
Anybody else but you would be.
Great. Good. Good. We got that
What are you
one.
doing right now?
Let me push that fence close real
Turned
quick.
off.
I could not find
Go come back.
the right dress.
Ready? Oh, so you can shut the gate. It's
yeah,
perfect
just
timing.
let it dress back
Leave it open so that way this will
Oh, thank you.
It was on the
It's
bed.
not opening real fast.
And also
All right.
doesn't look-
Oh, it's great right
We're just gonna have
there.
to get in there.
And make sure my light's looking good. Hold on.
What does it do? What does the bus do? So, like,
Right there.
basically, but
Ah, that's it.
doesn't. Okay.
Good, and again. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, too much.
Do you like each other? I think they all do. Aww.
That's great.
How long till?
Little angel. You're supposed to be in this one, though.
Yes.
Take a baby.
I
got
know.
a baby.
I'm like, I think you're supposed to be in this one, honey.
She doesn't want to waste her time. We got in the car. She goes, "That's my new trainer." She was angry, and she's like, "That's my new trainer." No, but I feel really good. No, I'm saying it's okay.
Anybody else? Sunny side. Sunny side. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. How many do you have? Is that your third one? Anybody else?
I can't believe how great this tastes.
That's a
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Brad and Devon's wedding. Brad and Devon first wanted me to express their gratitude for all of you. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. First wanted me to express their gratitude for you joining them in this celebration this afternoon. If you haven't done so already, if you would please silence your cell phones so you don't ring. I would appreciate it. Then take a deep breath and center yourself and enjoy the moment and enjoy this that we offer you in this celebration today. They wanted me to first express their thoughts for some special people. First, Brad's maternal grandfather, Irvin Kramer, isn't able to join us today. Irvin lives in California and is 96 years old. Some health problems are preventing him from joining us. But Brad and Devon wanted him to know that he is in their thoughts, even though he's not in their presence. Also, we would like to express our deepest appreciation to David and Honora Doty, who are our hosts today and opened up their beautiful home and this beautiful backyard for this celebration. First, I'll be sharing an inspirational reading that Brad and Devon selected, and then they will share a personal message with each other. After that, we'll follow with a short ceremony, exchange their promises, and then a final blessing. So take that deep breath now, center yourself, and send your most positive and loving thoughts to Brad and Devon. Marriage is a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. A joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend. Confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. There may come times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent for a child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes. Life is unavoidable mistakes. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, new ways of expressing love and season. When two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken words. Marriage is promise.
I've known for a long time that I loved you. The first time I said olive juice because I was too terrified to actually say I love you. I knew even before then that feeling of warmth, of happiness, of fulfillment, of love I felt from our first few dates. I didn't know it was love then. That feeling was still a mystery to me. It took me some time to figure out what that feeling was. I couldn't tell you exactly when it was, but I finally solved that mystery. I could see clearly, almost like a painting, the years stretched out before us. I could see a house, a family, and a life shared together. I imagined my future. I pictured countless scenarios of where I would be, what I'd be doing. Each one had just one thing in common: you. I could not imagine my future without you in it. It pained me to even try. I know what kind of man I am. I know my weaknesses and my strengths. I know where I am complete and where I am incomplete. Devon, I know I love you because you strengthen my weaknesses. Where I'm incomplete, you complete. To me, that's what a partner is. Someone who makes you more than you could ever be alone. Someone who makes the impossible possible. I could not ask for a better partner than you. Your intellect, humor, and beauty amaze me every single day. That's why every day I choose you, and why I can't wait to start this adventure together with you, my best friend.
Brad, before I met you, I didn't know what it felt like to be the most beautiful girl in the room. I was more reserved, always cautious, and perhaps a little awkward. Nearly 8 years ago, you asked me on our first date. And since that day, you've not only made me feel like the most beautiful girl, but also the smartest and the most important person in any room. I remember when we first fell in love, but we're too nervous to say it. Olive juice. I fell in love with your patience. When I question and re-question every single decision and think about every worst possible case scenario, you patiently listen and tell me how you fix it. I fell in love with your humor, your witty remarks, your sarcastic commentary, the way you can quote a line from any movie or TV show you've ever seen. And mostly I fell in love with the way you make me feel. You make me happier and more loved than I thought possible. So while I may always be that reserved, cautious, little bit awkward girl, there's no one else I'd rather have holding my hand. Today may be the start of a new journey, but I'm not scared because for me it feels like going home.
Please hold each other's hands with your palms up so you may see the gift that they are so beautiful. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and vibrant with love. These hands are holding yours on your wedding day as you pledge your love to each other for all the days of your life. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future, as you laugh and cry, as you share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe away the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrows, and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you when fear or grief rack your mind. These are the hands that will tenderly lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into your eyes, with eyes that are filled completely with overwhelming love and desire. These are the hands that will hold each child in tender love, soothing them through illness and hurt, supporting and encouraging them along the way, and knowing when it is time to let go. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will comfort you when you are sick, or console you when you are grieving. These are the hands that will give you support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. May your hands be blessed today and always. May they always be held by you. May they always have the strength to hold on during the storms of stress and the dark of disillusionment. May they always remain tender and gentle as you nurture each other in wondrous love. May they continue to build a friendship founded in respect, rich and caring, and devoted to perfecting love. Brantley will now make his promise to Devon, and will make the promise to Brantley.
I promise to take pride in who we are, both separately and together. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to never watch a hit on Netflix. I promise to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle, and to support you in all your aspirations and endeavors. On this day, with this ring, I marry my best friend, with all that I have and all that I am.
I promise to take pride in who we are, both separately and together. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and never watch a hit on Netflix. I promise to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle, and to support you in all your aspirations and endeavors. On this day, this ring, I marry my best friend, with all that I have and all that I am.
I'm now going to read a blessing to act as an external seal from all of us on the vows that they just made to each other. This will be our way of individually and collectively promising to love and support Brad and Devon as a couple. If you pray, this is a time for you to silently whisper a prayer to Brad. And if you don't pray, this is a time for you to send them your most loving and positive thoughts. May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements marriage should bring, and may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness, as to help you know your fullness. The mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not make the mountain less or more. The valley is more a valley because it has a mountain tower above. So let it be with you and you. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel. May you embrace one another, but not out-encircle. May you succeed in all important ways with one another and not fail in little places. When you look for things to praise, often say, I love you, and take no notice of small things. If you have quarrels that push you apart, may both of you hope to have good sensitivity to the first step. May you enter into the mystery that is the awareness of one another's presence. No more physically than spirit. Warm and near when you are side by side, and warm and near when you are in separate rooms or even in distant cities. May you have happiness, and may you find it in one another. May you have love, and may you find it. You may now share your first kisses.
I've got your sunglasses in my car.
That's so nice you remember.
Well, no, I meant to come over yesterday. I meant to come over yesterday and I just got back.
It was beautiful.
It was. It was. It was gorgeous. I really did very well.
The vows were just so gorgeous.
The second dress.
So smart not to choose all the cow dung. Or to have David as the
Oh, God.
It was beautiful. It was just beautiful. Yep.
Oh,